Fox reaches for the second time tonight. Now Asher Smith at the plate. Checks his swing and goes around. Stevens will throw back over to first. Misses high. Runner on first and one out for the Flying Fleet in the top of the fourth. Breaking ball low. Fastball up and away, 3-1. High and tight, and Stevens will issue the walk. 2 aboard for Erskine. Back to the top of the order for Erskine. This is Corey Everett. Shows bunt, takes a strike on the outer half. The 0-1, check swing high. Third one of those we've seen in the last inning. Ball up in the zone that hitters just could not keep away from. So Stevens way ahead, 0-2 now. Count moves to 1-2. Got him to go fishing there. Here's the 1-2. Grounder to third, Schreckengostel field on to second for one. The turn to first, got him. 5-4-3 twin killing. And a huge defensive play there for Lander. Fleet put a runner on third. But 2 outs now in the frame. Check swing on a first pitch to Yanesta. Down in the dirt. One count, runner at third, 2 out in the frame. Stevens delivers. Misses high. Two, one. Missing high, 3-1. Fouled off the glove of Fitchkin. Count moves full 3-2. Three-two low and outside. Another free pass issued from Stevens, who pounds the glove in frustration. Runners on the corners for the Flying Fleet and Cole Workin at the plate. Workin, the number 3 hitter in the order. Oh, 1 count. Runners at first and second, or first and third, pardon me. There's a ball driven to left field. Glanton retreating back, ranging left, makes the grab. Stevens strands a pair at the corners. Bearcats still tied up 3-3. Coming to bat, we return to Greenwood, the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Broadcasting Network. Bottom of the fourth inning, Rory Glanton leads off for Lander, and he fouls away the first pitch he sees. Bearcats and the Erskine Flying Fleet knotted up at 3. They're in this rivalry matchup at Dolny Stadium. Strike hummed in by Talton. Glenn takes that one, 2-2 count. Glenn will foul that one straight back. Glanton, line into left field, and a good effort by Yanesta, but Glanton will reach, and the Bearcats have the leadoff man aboard in the bottom of the fourth inning. A leadoff single from Rory Glanton, the Georgia Southern transfer, gives the Bearcats a man on. So Landon Duper will step to the plate now. A 2-1 count to Duper. Again, in limited action this year, hitting .313 entering the night. Here's the 2-1. Swings and belts it high into shallow center. Could be trouble. 3 Fleet in the area, and the grab is made by Lassane. Fox looked like he was going to try to make the catch, but Lassane is there.
Now batting right fielder number 21, Carson Jones.
So 1 out in the inning for Carson Jones now. Jones, it's a big swing and fouls the first one away. The redshirt senior out of Asheville, North Carolina. Another mighty swing there. Jones, 28 career home runs. He is 1 away from tying the career record held by Thomas Berry. Oh, 2 count, 1 on, 1 out. Glanton a short lead at first as Jones watches that one high. The 1-2. Glanton on the move, pitch outside, the throw, and they got him. Asher Smith guns down Rory Glanton at second for the second out of the inning. 2-2 count, 2 out. Jones up with the bases empty. Count 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Bearcats held off the board. In the bottom of the fourth, we move to the fifth. 3-3 our score. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Bearcats turn to their third pitcher of the night. Bryce Jackson will come on to throw now for Lander. The top of the fifth inning, Jackson, freshman out of Abbeville, South Carolina, College of Charleston transfer. First pitch fouled away. Spikes that one to even the count at 1-1. That offering misses high. Evens the count 2-2. Hopper to second. Connell on to first. Nice looking play there from Bailey Connell. The Bearcats record the first half of the inning as Heiss is retired. Jackson kicks and deals. All popped up to shallow left field. Glanton will call everyone off, shade left, and make the grab.
Now batting number 6, Trevor Lasane.
2 out in the inning for Trevor Lasane. We'll take a high offering. Big swing and a miss there to even the count 1-1. Hard hit grounder back up the middle. And Lasane reaches with a 2-out single. Flying Fleet continue to do damage with 2 out. And here in the top of the 5th. Lasane will reach and Wood will come to bat now. Liner right to Yeager, and that will end the Fleet 5th. To the bottom of the inning we go. Lander and Erskine tied up at 3. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Ward Betts leading off in the bottom of the 5th inning, and he is the victim of a nice play over at second from Kyle Heiss. Sliding to his knees, going towards the bag at first. And he gets the out. That brings Lander back to the top of the order. Colton Yeager up to bat. Yeager takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Reaches out and lifts it into shallow center, and a sliding attempt made, but Lasane won't be able to come down with it as Yeager singles.
Now batting center fielder number 17, Kyle Jenkins.
Yeager aboard with a one-out single, and now Kyle Jenkins will step to the plate for the Bearcats. First one fouled away. Jenkins watches that one drop in for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Jenkins chases one inside for the second out of the frame. 2 on, or 2 out and 1 on now for Mike Fitchten. Fitchten, who's already gone 2 for 2 on the night with a couple of hard hit balls into center field. First offering low and outside. One-0 count to Fitchten as Dalton keeps an eye on Betts. Excuse me, Yeager over at first after he reached on the single into center. Missing inside. Two-0 count. Fitchten watches a nice breaking ball and count 2-1 now. Belt high strike, 2-2. 1 on, 2 out for Lander in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fitchten connects with that one, sends it to left field. Woods retreating, back, and he'll make the catch. Fitchten gave it a ride, but it'll be caught in left field. We're through 5 in Greenwood. Lander and Erskine, even at 3. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. 8, 9, and 1 due up for Erskine in the top of the 6 as Jackson misses low to Justin Fox. Ball foul down the first base line. Jackson bounces that one in the dirt. Three and one count now. Swing and a miss. Jackson fires a fastball at the knees. And Jackson will miss.
Now batting number 24, Asher Smith.
Asher Smith, the 9-hole hitter at the plate. Jackson paints the outside edge. Runner on the move. Fitchton will throw down to second in time, but the tag, they'll say no. Connell fielded it on a hop, swiped back. Well, the call will be that Fox got in there. So a steal for the Fleet and a runner in scoring position with nobody out in the top of the 6th inning. Two one count. Jackson, the righty, comes set. Fastball low. Count moves to 3-1 now. Ball tipped in the mid of Fitchton. The count is full. Jackson will back off the rubber for the moment. Climbs back atop. 3-2 offering on the way. Called strike 3 off the corner. Ball gets away from Fitchton. Now here comes a runner. The tag, and they got him. Fitchton gets the tag, sprinted back from the backstop, and he gets Fox at the plate. Smith will reach as the ball bounced off of Fitchton's glove, ricocheted to the backstop. Fitchton turned and was going to throw to first, but Fox going to third broke for home, and Fitchton wins the foot race with a diving effort. What a play there from the redshirt junior catcher. That will lead to a mound visit for Lander. Bearcats avoid a disaster. Runner on first and one out for Erskine in the top of the sixth. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Jackson will stay on as Corey Everett comes up in the top of the order for the Flying Fleet of Erskine. A 3-3 ball game. Jackson pumps a breaking ball strike in. Oh, 1 pitch. Just outside. Two-one pitch elevated into center field. Jenkins rushing on. Camp under it for the out, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 23, Drew Yanesta.
Drew Yanesta now to the plate. 1 on, 2 out, top of the 6th inning in a 3-3 ball game. Breaking ball low. Count moves to 2-0. Jackson delivers a strike, 2-1. All fouled away by Yanesta to run the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a Erskine runner at first in the 6th inning. Runner on the move, fastball in the dirt. The count is full. Full count, tie or go-ahead run in scoring position for Erskine. Fastball is low, and Yanesta reaches on a walk. Runners at first and second and 2 outs now, and the 3-hole hitter Cole Warkin, senior out of Regina, Saskatchewan, will come to bat for the Flying Fleet. Pop up to second. Connell is there. Fleet strand a pair. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Lander and Erskine even 3-3. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Four, 5, and 6 due up in the order for Lander as Nathan Schreckengast will lead things off in the bottom of the 6th inning in a 3-3 tied game here in this rivalry matchup between the Bearcats and the Flying Fleet. Rickson Lane joining you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network as Nathan Schreckengast spears one towards the Erskine dugout, 0-1 count. Schreckengast already an RBI on the night, 22, as that one gets away from Talton backstop. One count to Schreckengast as Talton rocks and fires. Schreckengast lays off that one low and inside. A 2-1 pitch belted back up the middle, and Schreckengast with another single. Nathan Schreckengast, his second hit of the evening.
Now batting second baseman number 6, Bailey Connell.
And the leadoff man is once again aboard for the Bearcats as now Bailey Connell steps in. Bearcats have put the leadoff man aboard 3 times tonight. Lander 3 for 10 tonight with runners aboard. They're 3 for 5 with runners in scoring position. Oh, 1 count to Connell. Now Talton will step off. Connell hits that one into center. Lassane comes on and makes the grab in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting left fielder number 19, Rory Clinton.
Rory Glanton will step in now. Takes a first pitch ball outside. There's the 1-0. Missing high. Now a hitter's count to Glanton. The 2-0 pitch catches the outer edge, 2-1. The 2-1. Inside corner, 2-2. Another breaking ball to Glanton. Two count of Glanton, 1 on and 1 out. Talton delivers. Glanton off the leg of Talton, ricochets to third, and everyone's going to be safe. Rory Glanton stuck the bat out and sent it back from where it came, and it caught Talton in the leg. Ball ricocheted to third, and by the time Yanesta got there, everybody was aboard. Two aboard and 1 out now for Lander and Landon Dupert stepping into that left-handed batter's box. But first we'll have a mound visit for the Flying Fleet. Lander threatening in the bottom of the 6th in a 3-3 ball game. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Landon Dupert will step in as Talton will stay on the hill. Josh Talton, a redshirt sophomore from Lexington, South Carolina, dealing to the freshman first baseman as his breaking ball is well outside, 1-0. Dupert 0 for 2 on the night. He entered the evening hitting .318 on the season. Product of Aiken, South Carolina. Talton comes set of the letters. He'll kick the leg and turn and look everybody back. Turn and throw to second. They tried to catch Schreckengoss napping. One 0 count to Dupert with 2 aboard and 1 out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dupert fouls that one off the end of the bat. Count even at 1-1. Dupert a grounder. Fox the backhanded stop. Throw on to second for 1. To first, it's high, and Dupert is safe. Heck of an effort from Justin Fox at shortstop. Was pinched in towards second base. Had to backhand that one and make a throw to second for 1, but the turn from Heiss was high. Flying Fleet will make a change with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Lander with runners on the corners in a 3-3 game. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Brandon Deans comes on with 2 out and runners on the corners to face Carson Jones in the 6th inning. Starts him with a breaking ball. In for a strike, 0-1. Deans, a junior out of Irmo, South Carolina. Talton will go 5 2/3, allowing 5 runs, responsible for both men on, as Deans induces a fly ball to right field. That could be trouble. Oh, leaning back and falling, making the catch is Corey Everett. Well, it looked like something out of Ringling Brothers, but Everett ends the inning as Lander leaves the go-ahead run at third. We go to the 7th, knotted up 3-3. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Bearcats go to the bullpen as we begin the top of the 7th inning, and Marshall Thompson will take the hill. A redshirt sophomore righty out of Juliet, Georgia, on to pitch for the Bearcats, and he starts with a swinging strike against Kyle Heiss, the cleanup hitter in the Flying Fleet lineup. 3 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors for Lander, 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Erskine. Breaking ball missing low. One count. Thompson delivers. Fastball low. 2-1. Two one. Fastball is low as well. Count will move to 3-1. Walk issued. So go-ahead run reaches for Erskine in the top of the 7th inning, and that will bring up Nick Vella. Thompson starts in with the ball low and inside. Now Mike Fitchin out for a word with the redshirt sophomore. Thompson, who came into the season as one of the more highly touted arms on this Bearcat roster, making his 10th appearance of the year, 0-1 with a 7.45 ERA. 9 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 8 runs on 7 hits, 10 walks, and 16 Ks. There's the 1-0 delivery. Ran inside, and it got Vela on the arm. A walk and a hit by pitch to begin the top of the 7th. And quickly, more Bearcats heading to the bullpen. Trevor Lassane, the center fielder, will step in now with 2 aboard and nobody out in the top of the 7th. Pushes the bunt attempt and misses. Trying to bunt, that one is high. Count 1-1. Ball in the dirt. Fitchin will keep it in front. The bunt attempt got him on the shoulder? Or did it get off the bat? No, I say it hit the bat. Well, that one looked like it had plunked Lassane. May have hit him, but they'll say that the bat was turned and squared up, and so it's a strike. Regardless, the strike is the call, and Jason Burke out for a word with Thompson. 2-2 count, 2 on, nobody out in the 7th. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Meeting over, and Thompson will dig in here. Two grounder to third. Schreckengoss will step on the bag at third. Throw across. Dupert makes the pick. What a play there by Landon Dupert. And there's 2 down in the inning. Schreckengoss fielded, stepped on third, and the throw across the diamond, and Dupert comes up with a huge defensive play. That's a big play from both. Schreckengost, who's playing out of position over at third. Nice heads-up play to get on the bag, get rid of it quick, and Duper, the freshman, picks it out of the dirt. 2 outs in the inning and a man on second. Thompson misses with a breaking ball inside to Trevor Wood. Count moves to 2-0. Fly ball left field. Glanton backpedaling and will make the catch. Thompson gets out of trouble, and we go to the bottom of the 7th, even at 3. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Bottom of the 7th inning, Lander sends up 9-1 and 2 in the order. Betts, Yeager, and Jenkins due up to face Brandon Deans, the junior reliever out of Irmo, South Carolina. Betts 0 for 2 on the night. Junior DH, the product of Spartanburg Methodist, takes a first pitch strike. Bearcats have out-hit the Fleet 9-5 in this one. Lander has committed 3 errors on the night against none from Erskine. As that breaking ball puts Deans way out in front, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Just missed there. The Fleet have stranded 10 runners tonight. They've had a runner aboard at the end of every inning except the first, but Lander has avoided the big inning with the exception of that 3-run second. Bearcats scored all 3 of their runs back in the first. Swing and a miss on high heat from Betts, and Dean gets the strikeout. The Deans with the punch out, and that brings up Colton Yeager, top of the order for Lander.
Shortstop number 1, Colton Yeager.
Yeager working on a 2 for 3 night. Junior out of Jacksonville, Florida, will climb in the box. Bottom of the 7th and a 3-3 deadlock. Takes a breaking ball strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss. So down in the count, 0-2 now. Dean's looking to pick up back-to-back strikeouts here in his 2nd inning of relief. Came on for Talton in the 6th. Breaking ball misses outside. One-two fastball high. Count runs even. Two-two fastball off the plate, full count. As Jaeger fights all the way back. Jaeger sends that one in the air to center field. Lassane coming on will take charge and make the grab.
Now batting center fielder number 17, Kyle Jenkins.
Kyle Jenkins due up. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Jenkins 0 for 2 with a strikeout this evening. Checks his swing on a fastball up and away, but could not hold back. Breaking ball barely caught the inside corner. Jenkins doesn't like the call, but it won't matter. We go the 8th, even at 3. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Bearcats back to the pen to begin the top of the 8th inning. This is Ryan Troutman, senior righty from St. George, South Carolina, will come on. Erskine will send up 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Justin Fox leads off with a swinging strike. The 0-1. Fastball hummed in at the knees, 0-2. Three pitches, 3 strikes, and Fox will have a seat as the first victim in the top of the 8th.
Now batting number 24, Asher Smith.
Asher Smith will step to the plate now. There's a strike pumped in by Troutman on Smith, 0-1. Breaking ball outside. High heat swung on and missed. The 1-2. Breaking ball just outside. Troutman hit his spot off the plate. It does not get a call. Swing and a miss. Another swinging strikeout, or another strikeout rather, from Troutman. 2 in the inning now.
Now batting number 3, Corey Everett.
And that will bring up Corey Everett, the leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss. Flying Fleet have not made contact yet this inning. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Weak chopper down the third base line, foul. Down in the dirt, 1-2. Low and inside to even the count up at 2-2 now. Up and in. Count is full 3-2. Swing and a miss. Troutman dominates the Flying Fleet in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the inning. Lander and Erskine even at 3. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Mike Fitchton leads off bottom of the 8th inning. A 3-3 game here at Dolny Stadium. Rickson Lane with you on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Breaking ball gets the backstop. Zach Farmer, Richard Jr. righty from Waxhaw, North Carolina, now in for the Fleet. So he gets a strike call on Fitchton. The 1-1 to Fitchton. Held off on an off-speed pitch inside. Checked his swing there. And went around 2-2. Two breaking ball. Grounded to third. Yanesta across the diamond for out number 1. One out in the inning as Nathan Schreckengoss will step in. Schreckengoss sends it up in the air. Left side of the infield. Yanesta back in fair territory and makes a Running grab.
Now batting second baseman number 6, Bailey Connell.
So 2 outs in the inning for Bailey Connell. Bottom of the 8th. First pitch up and in to Connell. That one gets away, 2-0. Connell with a hitter's count here. He has been this year one of Lander's best hitters. This is 3-0 now. And a 4-pitch walk to Bailey Connell. Go ahead and run a board for Lander. 2 out in the inning, and Landon Dupert will clean up the area as Rory Glanton steps to the plate. Dupert due up on deck. Glanton already with a single in this one, and we're going to have the mound visit for the Flying Fleet. 1 on, 2 out. The bottom of the 8th and a 3-3 game on a rivalry night in Greenwood, South Carolina. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. First pitch to Rory Glanton buzzes the tower as that one high and very tight as Glanton has to duck out of the way. 1-0 count. Farmer trying to get out of a jam here. Glanton smokes that one foul down the left field line. Transfer from Georgia Southern. Glanton, been a feast or famine player this year. But plenty of pop in the bat with a team high 7 homers. And he's hit on the shoulder. The go-ahead run is in scoring position.
First baseman number 44, Landon.
Landon Dupert will come to bat. Dupert takes the first pitch low and away. Working ahead in the count 2-0. Swings and lifts it out of play back behind us. Two, 1 count. Duper will back out for a moment. The freshman out of Aiken, South Carolina, in a big spot here. Low and inside, 3-1 now. The 3-1. Swing and a fly ball out of play left side. We'll do it again. The count is full to Landon Duper. The carousel will be in motion here with runners at first and second, 2 out and a full count. The 3-2, up and away. And the bases are full of Bearcats for Carson Jones.
Now batting right fielder number 21.
The redshirt senior out of Asheville, North Carolina, coming to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 away. Big swing of the first pitch. 3-3 ball game, bottom of the 8th inning between these two rivals, Lander and Erskine. And the Bearcats with the bases loaded for the first time tonight. 2 out for Jones. Watches a fastball up and away. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Nearly caught Jones on the arm. Well, Jones a little regretful that he didn't let that one get him. But he'll step back in a 2-1 count. That one got him. Carson Jones wears it, and the bases remain loaded as the go-ahead run trots home. Farmer trying to appeal that Jones stuck his arm into that one, but that one was halfway into the batter's box. Now Mark Crocco out to plead his case, but again, that ball, if Jones had been hit by the previous pitch, you have an argument. That one was in the middle of the box. Jones didn't really have to move at all. The Bearcats are on top 4-3. The bases remain loaded, and Ward Betts is up now with 2 outs and Lander holding a 1-run lead. Bearcats take the go-ahead run without a hit here in the 8th inning. A walk, a hit by pitch, a walk, and a bases loaded hit by pitch. Now Betts will ground to first. Foul ball. outside. Block made by Smith. Strike on the outside edge, 1-2. Called strike 3, outside of the knees. Betts retired, but we'll go to the ninth. Lander on top, 4-3 here at Dolny Stadium. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network. Ryan Troutman remaining in the ball game for Lander. In the top of the ninth inning, Bearcats leading Erskine 4-3 and trying to win their 15th in a row over the Flying Fleet. As Drew Yanesta leads off for Erskine. Flying Fleet had the meat of the order up 2, 3, and 4. Yanesta 0 for 2 tonight. Ball high. 1-1 count. Second inning of relief for Ryan Troutman. High offering there. 2-1 to Yanesta. Strike offered up, 2-2. Ball lined into left field. That's going to get down for a base knock. Glanton can't cut it off. It's going to get to the wall. Yanesta digging for second. Going to make his way to third. The relay on the way. Got to the back of the dugout. Troutman was there to stop it, but Yanesta leads off with a triple to left field. So Yanesta opens up the top of the ninth inning with a triple, and Erskine's got the tying run at third base with nobody out here in the top of the ninth inning. That will bring up Cole Workin. And Troutman runs one inside on him. Workin, the senior out of Saskatchewan, 0 for 4 with a couple of Ks. Fitchton out for a word with Troutman. Senior righty out of St. George, trying to close this one down for the Bearcats. One 0 count. Grounder to second. Look the runner back and on to first, one down. Big first out there.
Now batting number 10, Kyle Heiss.
Kyle Heiss, the cleanup hitter, will come to the plate. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 out in the inning. So with the tying run at third, it'll be Nick Vela coming to the plate. Strike at the knees. That one just misses. One count. Fly ball down the left field line, hooking out of play. 1-2 count. Two out in the inning. And the tying run at third in a 4-3 game. Troutman set at the belt. Out of the windup. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And for the 15th time in a row, the Bearcats will beat the Fleet. Lander knocks off Erskine 4-3 on a Wednesday night in Greenwood. The streak lives on here at Dolny Stadium, 15 straight in the rivalry. We'll step aside, come back, and wrap things up from Dolny Stadium. Lander victorious tonight, 4-3 over Erskine. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on the Bearcat. Yeah, I'm going to do one. You don't have to get it if you don't want to, but I'm going. Okay. Yeah, I know you don't feel good. Yeah. Whenever you're done, you can go, if you just put the chip on my computer, you can take off. Thank you. No problem. You. What's going right in that camera right there? Yeah, no, we're be here, but we're looking right up there. Good look. Thank you, ladies. Get out of the way. Back here at Dolny Stadium, Lander wins its 15th in a row over rival Erskine 4-3, and we're joined now by our winning pitcher, 2 innings of relief, the senior out of St. George, South Carolina, Ryan Troutman. Trout, a dominant 8th inning for you, and then in the 9th, the leadoff triple. With a tying run at third, mentally, what did you do to try to lock in for those final 3 at-bats?
Just keep getting on the plate. I knew defense was going to pick me up if they did put anything else in play. And I just been feeling really good with all my pitches, so as long as I get them on the plate, I think I can have a lot of success.
You guys have played a lot of tight games this year. Not all of them have gone your way, but to get a win like this tonight in a rivalry where you had a winning streak on the line, just what does that do for this team to come out on top of one of these really emotional games?
I think it's great, especially just give us a lot of momentum going into the weekend because we need to have a really good one this time.
Had a big win tonight thanks to the guy to my right, Ryan Troutman, the winning pitcher. That'll do it for us tonight from Dolny Stadium. Bearcats 15 in a row over the rival Flying Fleet. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you later on the Bearcat Broadcasting Network.